the top. This the heart of the dot, the number one spot. This the heart of the dot. We climbing to the top, the number one spot. Ayy. This the heart of the dot. We climbing to the top. This the heart of the dot, the number one spot. This the heart of the dot. We climbing to the top, the number one spot. Ayy. Chrissy, me, heart of the dot. Ayy, ayy, ayy.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Mish, creator and host of Heart of the Dot. So listen, we have reached our 1 year anniversary with Heart of the Dot. It came so fast. It came extremely fast. And so I'm extremely ecstatic. Not only is it our 1 year anniversary, but we have reached over 100 subscribers on YouTube. Woo! Now, I know that's not really big to a lot of people because y'all probably got, thousands or a few hundred or whatever. But that's huge to me because when we first started Heart of the Dot, I didn't know which way it was going to go. The YouTube subscribers were not really moving at one point. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep it pushing because what I'm doing is very meaningful. It serves a huge purpose. And so 1 year later, it definitely shows. So toast to the ones, 1 year anniversary and over 100 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, glasses in the air, baby. All right, so I have to first give a huge shout out to my best friend Vanna. For all of you all who follow our Facebook page, you see that the page is named Heart of the Dot with Mish and Vanna. Vanna is who started the show with me as my co-host from ground up. So she helped me with the name of the show, the logo, different ideas for the show and things like that. And so after a while, she did kind of have to fall back a little bit from Heart of the Dot, life calls, duty calls, and things like that. But I still love you, Savannah. I thank you so much for supporting me and just being with me along the way on the ride of Heart of the Dot. You still throw ideas out there to me to this day. And I just thank you and I love you so much. Vanna also helped me with coming up with the purpose of Heart of the Dot, which is to enlighten, empower, educate, and entertain our Black community and our Black culture. So Vanna, shout out to you, girl. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mish
and your girl Vanna,
and we want to welcome you to our talk show, Heart of the Dot. Our purpose is to enlighten,
empower,
educate,
and entertain our Black culture in the metro area. And by doing that, we will be touching on topics like mental illness and violence,
racism, growing up Black in America, and the list goes on. So I want y'all to tune in and enjoy the show. So I also have to give a huge shout out to my new co-host, my girl Chrissy MC. Hey, my girl Chrissy MC. So when Vanna had to take a break from the show, and I was doing the show by myself for a little bit, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it when I first even thought about doing a YouTube show. I was like, I want my girls on there with me. Like, that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. But I decided to keep going by myself. And people were like, you're doing good. You're still rocking it. But I was like, nah, I need somebody else. And so I was thinking, like, what other perfect person would it be to ask Chrissy MC? And so I was nervous at first because I was like, I had Chrissy on the show, interviewing her for her comedy career. And I didn't know, like, if she was really feeling it. We had a good interview, but I was just nervous, just me being in my own head. So I ended up reaching out to her. And she was just, like, super delighted for the opportunity to join me on the show. So Christy, girl, I love you so much. I can't even believe, like, the friendship we have developed outside of Heart of the Dot. Like, we click like this when we're on the show. We always clowning. Like, I have, like, the best and the perfect co-host to join me on the show. Like, people love Chrissy. So, girl, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you will be here for the ride for the rest of the journey. Don't leave me, Chrissy, but no. I definitely thank you, girl. We kicks it like it ain't nothing. So definitely huge shout out to you too, girl. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Heart of the Dot. Yes, we are back. I am so excited. We took a little break, but we're back. So I know you're probably wondering, why is Chrissy MC like at the table with her again? Like she already had her interview. Like what is going on? Well, she is our new guest co-host. So welcome, Chrissy MC, to Heart of the Dot. Yes. So happy to have you join me.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to get to be here and do this with you. The bold, the beautiful.
Yes. The brown.
The brown. The bronze.
All right. Okay. So, this video is just all about saying thank you and showing my appreciation to everybody who has supported Heart of the Dot, to people that have encouraged me, motivated me, the constructive criticism. I appreciate all that. If you've recorded for us before, which my 10-year-old niece has recorded for us in the beginning. So I just thank everybody. And to everybody that has been on the show, like y'all are everything to me. Like I really need y'all to know that y'all are everything to me. When I first started Heart of the Dot, it was me reaching out to people because of course nobody knew what Heart of the Dot was. Nobody knew what it was we was trying to do. And so it was a little awkward for me. I feel like it was a little awkward for people that I was reaching out to as well, because, you know, a lot of people aren't comfortable being on a camera where hundreds, thousands, millions, billions of people can possibly see them. And so now it's gotten to a point where we've gotten ourselves out there. People are seeing what it is that we're doing. They're seeing our purpose. They're loving that we're putting a spotlight on people that are doing big things in the town. And people are literally reaching out to me left and right. And so that means everything to me. Like I'll be having to tell people like, we kind of got some booked appointments going on right now. We're gonna get back to you, and like that's huge to me. So I just thank y'all for the love. I thank y'all for the support. Like y'all don't understand how huge that is to me. And then our 103 subscribers on YouTube, I thank y'all so very much. So our next episode that we have coming up, if you are a Heart of the Dot, if you love the Dot, you love where you come from, everybody has heard of Quindaro Boulevard. So we have a young lady who came on the show to give us history about Old Quindaro. Bet a lot of y'all didn't know about Old Quindaro, huh? So basically what she is needing, and I won't give away the entire segment, but she is wanting to preserve the history of Old Quindaro. So she is needing help. She is wanting to put together an organization. She is needing the young people, so the young adults, funding and things like that. And so I cannot wait for that episode to drop. I'm ready to support in whatever way that I can, because I'm Heart of the Dot all day, every day. And I feel like what she's doing is really big for our community. And so definitely want y'all to stay tuned for that episode. The episode will be next week or this week. You gotta stay tuned. But again, I just thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Like I cannot thank y'all enough. Like I just pray, hope, and manifest that Heart of the Dot will just prosper into something huge. One of my main goals is just to be able to give back to my community. It's not all about me, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I started it, yes, I'm a host and things like that, but you know, it's about my people. Listen, every other day I'm seeing a new black business pop up in Wyandotte. I'm seeing a new black person starting a clothing line or a nail tech, or I mean, it's just, we are literally taking over. And so I just love the idea of exposing that. I think that is good exposure. I'm not about bad exposure. I'm all about good exposure. And our black people, man, it's time for us to win. You know what I mean? Like, we've been through just so much as a race. And so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Y'all know we in this COVID-19 30-day lockdown thing going on. But Heart of the Dot will keep prevailing. We will not stop. We will not quit. We will not lose. This is the Heart of the Dot. We climbing to the top, the #1 spot. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm serious. But if you have been, checking out the show and you've been kind of thinking to yourself, like, I would, really like to be on the show, hit me up. hit me up. I am open to, you know, if you're doing something major in the community, if you have, you know, started your own business or whatever the case may be. Like I said, we're all about good exposure to those things. So definitely hit me up if you have a topic that you feel like, you know, you would like to discuss on the show, because another one of the purposes of our show as well is to talk about those things that we sweep under the rug as a Black community. So, you know, if there's anything that you just want to get out there that you feel like people need to hear, hit me up. We can set something up, we can talk about it, we can discuss it, and we can definitely get it popping. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Y'all know my Facebook, y'all know my Instagram, so I am open door policy, but no. So yeah, just hit me up. So, again, I just thank everybody who watches, tunes in to our shows, tunes into what it is that we're doing. We're going to continue to put out great content for you all. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank y'all and I love y'all so very much. Heart of the Dot, we out here. Thank y'all so much.
This the Heart of the Dot. We climbing to the top. This the Heart of the Dot, the number one spot. This the Heart of the Dot. We climbing to the top, the number one spot. Ayy. This the Heart of the Dot. We climbing to the top. This the Heart of the Dot, the number one spot. This the Heart of the Dot. We climbing to the top, the number one spot. Ayy. Chrissy, me, Heart of the Dot. Ayy.